Are you kidding me? Look at that beautiful dough. That was gorgeous. What?
You're recording at 11 at night?
Yeah.
That's, I come home, usually men that come home this late, everyone's asleep. You're over here making sourdough. Like you're making drugs or something.
Screw drugs. This is so much better than drugs. Do you know how much these babies sell per pound? You don't know. This is beautiful dough. Okay. Oh, let there be light. Okay, that's what the first one looks like.
So, your brother.
Okay, they're both shaped. I'm gonna cover them with shower caps and then I'm gonna put them into the fridge and I'll bake it tomorrow. You wanna keep it in the fridge for at least 12 hours. With inclusions, I try not to wait more than 24 hours before baking. Just because the inclusion starts to leak and then the dough is gonna get wet and it's not gonna bake perfectly and it could even overproof because there's sugar in here. So I just try to keep it in there for 12 hours and then we'll bake it. It's the next day. Look at this freaking monster. You guys, I don't know why my breads are turning out this big in my fridge. I swear, I yesterday used a sourdough starter that was leavened. It wasn't even like hungry starter how I've done previously with my other loaves. I don't know what is happening. I do know that I keep my dough in a really warm area, about like 80 to 90 degrees. So after I shape it and I put it into my fridge, my dough is warm. So it takes time to cool down in the fridge. While it's cooling down, it's still growing. That is my theory. I'm not sure what else it could be. But let's bake it. This is crazy. So I'm using parchment paper because this has inclusions and it will leak and I don't want to leak into my Dutch oven. I bake my inclusions at 450 degrees instead of 500 degrees just because I don't want the inclusions to burn. Then dust some flour. This is a really, really big bread. I don't know why my breads are turning out like this. I swear I'm not doing anything different. I did do something different in my previous videos. I would use a hungry starter, but this was not a hungry starter. It was fed starter. Okay, I kind of want to cut it into 4.
Okay.
Should I give like a cute little design?
No.
Okay, I'm using my crusted Dutch oven today. Okay, it's barely fitting in here because of how massive this bread is. I'm baking this for 30 minutes with the lid on. Guys, the lid is barely fitting on. It's like kind of touching the bread. Okay, bake for 30 minutes with the lid on and then I'll take the lid off and I'll bake for another like 5 to 10 minutes.
Mama.
Okay, it's done baking. She's so pretty. I'm actually glad with the shape of it. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes and then I'll let it cool down. And this loaf is actually for my neighbor, so I'm not gonna cut into it, but I will bake another one in a different Dutch oven and I'll cut into that one. This is the second loaf that I had in the silicone basket. I'm gonna bake this one in a different Dutch oven because I want to see how the rice is going to be. Okay. I just did 1 score. This one I'm gonna bake in my stove. I haven't baked in this one for a while. Okay, same thing, we bake it for 30 minutes at 450 with the lid on. Okay, it's done baking. I was outside watching the kids play in the snow. this one looks like. Both of the breads are baked. I'm gonna go take this one to the neighbor.